So let me first explain the entire concept once, then we will cover the theoretical aspect of this topic from the slide, and also we will be doing few questions based on the same concept. Just a minute. Let me first explain the meaning of the guarantee of profit. What actually the guarantee of profit means. So let's suppose there are two partners. Just a minute. Okay. Let's suppose there are two partners, Mr. X and Mr. Y. Okay. And for example, they have contributed 2 lakh and 3 lakh by way of capital. Okay. And by contributing 2 lakh and 3 lakh by way of capital into the business, by contributing 2 lakh and 3 lakh into the business, they are running the business collectively as a partner. Now, since there are only two partners in the business, so whatever the profit that they generate, the entire profit is shared between them only. Let's suppose both are, for example, equal partner, and if firm is generating 50,000 of profit, then this 50,000 must be divided among the partners equally if they are equal partners. So Mr. X will be getting 25,000 as the profit share in the profit, and Mr. Y will also get the 25,000 as the share in the profit. So this is how they are running the business. Okay, everything is going smooth, everything is working fine. But now suddenly they realize that they should introduce one more person as a partner into the business. Why do they believe this? Why do they are of opinion that they should add one more partner? Because they are of opinion that they should expand the size of the business, and for the purpose of expansion of the business, they need more funds, they need more capital. All right, so therefore they approach Mr. Z, and they collectively they ask Mr. Z to join their business as one of the partner. Currently Mr. X and Y, only these are running the business, but since they want to expand the size of the business and therefore they need more capital, and for the purpose of increasing the capital, increasing the amount of investment, they approach Mr. Z to become the one of the partner in the business, and they are asking Mr. Z to contribute 2 lakh by way of capital. All right, but now Mr. Z is asking, why should he join their business? Why should Z come along with Mr. X and Y to work as a partner? So Mr. X and Y both are ensuring him that that their business are pretty much profitable, and if he joins the business, he will be getting the profit. He will also get the share in the profit. But Mr. Z is not sure about the profit. Mr. Z is saying that how can you say that whether the firm will be going to generate the sufficient amount of profit in the future as well, and what is there any guarantee that the firm will generate profit and I'll be getting the share in the profit? What if firm incurred the loss? All right, so now Mr. X and Y collectively assured him that if he becomes the partner into the business, if he become their partner, he must be getting a profit equals to 30,000. Listen to me very carefully. This is the amount of guarantee that Mr. X and Y collectively gave to Z. Mr. X and Y collectively said to Z that if Mr. Z become their partner, he will be getting at least how much? 30,000 as profit. At least 30,000 will be given to Mr. Z as the profit. So this is called the guarantee amount. This is called guarantee. Mr. Z is ensured that he will be getting a profit of at least 30,000 if he become the partner with X and Y. Am I clear, everyone? Mr. Z was guaranteed that if he become their partner, he will be getting at least profit equivalent to 30,000. Am I clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Renosh, is this clear to you also?
Yes, sir. Yes, X and Y will get 25,000 and Z will get 30,000, right?
No, that depends upon the profit. No, that depends upon how much the profit the firm will generate in future. But
Okay.
irrespective of the profit, Mr. Z will be getting at least 30,000. Whether firm
Oh,
generate a loss, whether firm generates a profit, Mr. Z was ensured that he will be getting at least 50,000. So let me
so
tell
if
you, let's suppose, let's
so
suppose,
if, so if the Z join the what's join, if he join means he will
if he
get
joins
30.
the partnership with X and Y, then he is assured that he will be getting at least 30,000.
Okay.
Irrespective of whether the business generate the profit or the loss, X and Y collectively ensured Mr. Z that he will at least get a profit of 30,000. Now see, let's suppose in the next year, firm generates 90,000 as the total profit. 90,000 as the total profit. Then this profit will be shared. Let's suppose the profit sharing ratio will still remain equal. That means next year, this 90,000 will be divided among the partners in the equal ratio. That means Mr. X will be getting 30,000. Yes or no? If the total amount of profit is 90,000, this 90,000 will be divided among the three partners in the equal ratio. So each partner is going to get how much? 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. So Mr. Z was guaranteed of getting a profit of 30,000 and he got 30,000 also. How much he was guaranteed for? He was guaranteed that he will be getting a 30,000 of profit and he managed to get 30,000. So tell me whether Z will have any objection? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No.
No
No,
objection.
there will be no objection in the next year. And after that, in the next year, after that, in the next years, the firm generates, let's suppose, 1,20,000 of profit. And this profit now will be divided among the partners equally again. So every partner will be getting 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. Now tell me whether Z will have any objection. He was guaranteed for only 30,000. How much he is getting? 40,000. That will be more than enough now. He will be more than happy. Since Mr. Z was only guaranteed for 30,000, but since firm is managed to generate 1,20,000 as the profit, and therefore he is getting 40,000 as his share in the business. 40,000. So he was guaranteed for only 30,000, getting 40,000. Is this clear? He will be
Yes.
more than happy this time. He will have any objection? Answer is no. But what if in the next year, instead of a profit of 1,20,000 or 1,90,000, firm only managed to generate 80,000. Firm only managed to generate 80,000 in the next year. So tell me how much each partner will be getting, or let me simplify this value. Let's consider 60,000 only. 60,000. Business have maintained 60,000. So how much share each partner will get in the profit? So Mr. X will be getting 20,000. Mr. Y will be getting 20,000. But who is getting 20,000 also? Mr. Z will also get 20,000. Now tell me whether Mr. Z will be happy about this or not. He will
No.
not be happy. Since he was guaranteed that he will at least make a profit of 30,000. Now, after a period of 2 years, in the third year, he only received 20,000. That will definitely not make him happy. All right, because the guaranteed amount was more than 20,000. He only got 20,000. So now there is a deficiency. Is that correct? There is a deficiency. The guaranteed
Yes.
amount was 30,000 and he only managed to receive 20,000. So there is a deficiency of how much?
10,000.
Tell me, Renosh, any doubt?
Sir, what in this third year, right? So X and Y will get 15,000 and they can give 30,000 remaining to.
Yeah,
Is
that
right?
is a different thing. Nah? Right now, just tell me the amount that Mr. Z was guaranteed for, whether he is getting that guaranteed amount or not.
No, sir.
How he is going to be compensated for that loss, we will talk about that later. But just tell me, he was guaranteed that if he become the partner with them, with X and Y, he is going to get at least how much? 30,000. But how much
Yes.
he's getting? Only 20,000. So do you think there is a deficiency? Yes, sir. There is a deficiency of 10,000. Sir, was there any deficiency in the first year? Answer is no. There was no deficiency in the first year. Was there any deficiency in the second year? No, sir. In fact, there was surplus in the second year. Am I clear? There was surplus in the second year. But in the third year, is there any deficiency? Answer is yes. There is a deficiency of how much? 10,000. Since Mr. Z was guaranteed that he will be getting 30,000 once he become the partner, but after becoming the partner in the third year, he is only getting 20,000 as the profit. So there is a clear deficiency of 10,000. Now tell me who is going to bear this deficiency? Who is going to bear this loss of Z? This loss of Z will be borne by Mr. X and Y. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That is what Renosh was also saying. That since Mr. Z is having a loss of 10,000, deficiency of 10,000, and because X and Y collectively gave the guarantee that he will at least make a profit of 30,000, that means now X and Y will compensate Mr. Z for his loss. And since they are both the equal partner, that means this loss will also be shared between X and Y equally. So they will have to pay this 10,000 from from their personal account. Mr. X will be contributing 5,000 towards the loss of Z, and Mr. Y will also contribute 5,000 towards the loss of Z. So this way, Mr. From the X capital account, we will subtract 5,000 and he will only receive 15,000. We will subtract 5,000 from the Y's capital account also. He will also receive 15,000 of profit. But the entire 10,000 that was deducted from the partner's capital account will be credited to Z's capital account and he will be getting 30,000. Tell me if I'm clear to all of you or not.
Clear.
Clear. Emma, is this clear? I guess you have joined a little late.
Yes, sir.
So if it just tell me if it is clear or not.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
It's clear. So Aman, right now we are discussing about the guarantee of the profit. So until now, let me just explain the entire example one more time for your understanding. See, we have started this example considering that there are only two partners in the business and they have contributed 2 lakh and 3 lakh as their capital contribution. And since there is only two partners, so whatever the profit that firm is generating, let's suppose the profit was 50,000. So the entire profit is being shared by only two partners, 25,000 and 25,000 each, assuming that both are the equal partner in the business. All right. But now, after some time, Mr. X and Y started feeling that they need to expand the size of the business. And for that purpose, they require more fund and more investment. And for that purpose, they asked Mr. Z to join them as one of the partner. Why they are considering Mr. Z to be one of the partner? Because they want more investment. So they are asking Mr. Z to join the business as one of the partner by contributing 2 lakh as the capital. Okay. But Mr. Z is doubtful regarding the joining of the business of the Mr. X and Y. So because he's not interested in joining the business of X and Y, and he's not sure whether the business of X and Y will be able to generate sufficient amount of in the profit or not, whether he will be able to maintain the profit in the business or not after making the investment. So in order to make him the partner in the business, what Mr. X and Y did, Mr. X and Y collectively agreed to Mr. X and Y collectively guaranteed Mr. Z that once he becomes the partner, he will at least get a profit of 30,000 in the business. Irrespective of whether firm generates the loss or the profit, he will be getting a share of profit as 30,000. At least 30,000 he will make if he becomes the partner. So this is the guaranteed amount of the Z, which was guaranteed by X and Y collectively. Now, after he joins the business, receiving the guarantee of 30,000, what happens after joining? In the first year, firm generate 90,000 of the profit. And because 90,000 of profit was generated, so this entire amount was credited, shared or distributed among the partner in the equal ratio. So this way, each partner got 30,000, 30,000 and 30,000. So because Mr. Z was guaranteed of getting 30,000 of profit and he managed to get 30,000, so obviously he will have no objection in the first year. Everything is going smooth, everything is going fine, because whatever the guaranteed amount was given to Z, the same amount is credited, same amount is generated by the business. But in the next year, firm generate 1,20,000. So next year also 40,000, 40,000, 40,000 credited to the partner's account. So this time Mr. Z will be more than happy because the guaranteed amount was only 30,000. And since business have maintained 1,20,000, so he's getting 40,000. That is obviously 10,000 extra that what he was guaranteed for. But the problem arises in the next year when the firm generate only 60,000. When firm generates 60,000, the partner shares will be 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 each in the profit. So now the problem started. Mr. Z started questioning that I was guaranteed for 30,000, but I only got 20,000. So there is a deficiency of how much? 10,000. He is not happy because he got less 10,000 what he was guaranteed for. So because there is a loss of 10,000, this is called deficiency in the profit of Z. So because this deficiency arises because of the guarantee, and guarantee was given by X and Y collectively. So this deficiency will be borne by X and Y collectively equally. So 10,000 out of 10,000, 5,000 loss will be borne by the X and the remaining 5,000 will be borne by Y. So this amount needed to be deducted out of the profit by profit of the X and Y. That is what I have explained till now. I hope this is clear to you, Amin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about the guarantee. This is how we treat we solve the problem of loss or the deficiency. We will discuss few questions based on this concept, but first of all, let's just cover the theoretical explanation of the guarantee. See, here it is written that guarantee means the surety of a particular amount of profit by one or more partner, and in some cases the firms, where the burden of the guarantee is borne by the partner providing such guarantee. So guarantee is nothing but the surety of a particular amount that will be paid by the business to the new partner, you can say. And if the new partner is not able to generate that minimum amount, then in such a situation, those partner will be liable who gave such guarantee. Okay, in other words, it is the minimum fixed amount for the partner who is given such guarantee. So I hope this definition is clear. I want all of you to take the screenshot of this explanation and later note this in your notebooks. Take the screenshot. Let me know when you are done.
Done.
Aman, Renosh,
Done.
done with the screenshot, Renosh? Okay. So if everything is clear in this slide. Renosh, is this clear? Any doubt?
No, sir, no, sir, no doubt, sir.
No doubt. Now moving on to directly, we will start with the question. This will make the concept more clear. Question number 36. So let's just first of all understand the concept. Understand the question. Question is saying that A and B are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. C was admitted for the 1/6 share of profit with a minimum guaranteed amount of rupees 10,000. At the close of the first financial year, firm earned a profit of rupees 54,000. Find out the share of profit which A, B, and C will get. Okay. The question is very simple. There are there was only two partners earlier. There were only two partners, A and B. Their profit sharing ratio was 3:2. Okay, they were sharing the profit in the ratio 3:2. But now they decided to admit C as one of the partner, and they have agreed to share the profits of the business. 1/6 of the profit will be guaranteed to him. 1/6 of the profit is guaranteed to him. That should be equal to 10,000. So basically the guaranteed amount is 10,000. And question is saying that firm have generated 54,000 of the profit. We need to find out the share of profit A, B, and C will get. How much profit A, B, and C will get out of the 54,000? That is what the question is. So I hope question is clear, everyone. Anything that seems not clear to you, or anything that you are finding problematic, just tell me so that I can explain that, and then we will continue with the solution. Is everything clear?
Clear.
Aman, Halima, Aman, and Ranosh, everything clear on
Yes,
the
sir.
question? Ranosh, please tell me if it is clear or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's continue with the solution. You just try to understand. Don't write anything on your notebook until I say. I'll give you extra time to note down everything. But for the time being, just try to understand how I am solving this question. So starting with solution 36. See, first of all, tell me the profit generated by the business, profit made by business. So profit of the business is 54,000. Okay, 54,000. Now see, since we have given guarantee to see that he will get 1/10 of the profit when he becomes the partner. C was admitted for 1/6 share of the profit with a minimum guarantee of 10,000. So what we will do, we will first of all calculate the share of the C in the profit. So I'll subtract, let me show you. C's share in profit will be calculated. C's share in profit will be how much, guys? It will be 1/6 of the profit, right? So 1/6 of 54,000 is how much? Tell me. It is only 9,000, isn't it? 6,000, 1/6 of the 54,000 will be 9,000. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So out of 54,000, Mr. C will be getting 9,000. And sir, what about the remaining part? Remaining will be how much, sir? 54,000 subtracting the C share is 9,000. Then we will, the remaining amount will be 45,000, I guess. 45,000 is the remaining profit. Tell me, guys, who are going to get the remaining amount of profit? Who are going to get the remaining amount of profit?
A and B.
A and B. Now tell me how much A will be getting. Don't write anything. Just tell me how much will be the share of A, A's share in profit. How much will be A's share in profit? Sir, A's share in profit will be, the ratio was 3:2 na. So the remaining amount will be shared by A and B in their profit sharing ratio. B's share in profit. The remaining 45,000 will be shared between A and C, A and B in their profit sharing ratio. That means Mr. A will be getting 45,000 into, the ratio was how much? Ratio was 3:2. See, if ratio was 3:2, that means A's share will be how much? 3/5. Is that correct?
Yes.
And B's share will be 45,000 into 2/5. Is that correct?
Yes.
Renosh and Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
A share will be 3/5 and B share will be 2/5. So when you will calculate 3/5 of 45,000, you will get 27,000. And B share will be uh, 18,000. Am I correct? Guys, is this correct? Every calculation is correct or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Now see, now the problem arises. Now tell me, How much C was guaranteed for? Sir, he was guaranteed that he will at least make a profit equal to 10,000. Firstly, we told him that he will be getting 1/6 share in the profit, and this 1/6 share cannot be less than 10,000. That is what we A and B collectively guaranteed. But when we calculated 1/6 of the 54,000, we found that Mr. C is only getting 9,000. So is there any deficiency? Is there any deficiency? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
1,000.
Sir, how do we calculate deficiency? See, let me show you. You don't have to write anything. Just try to understand deficiency in profit. Deficiency in profit. How do we calculate deficiency in profit? Sir, it is very simple. Whatever the guaranteed amount of profit was, guaranteed amount of profit, out of the guaranteed amount of profit, we will subtract the actual amount of profit credited, actual profit. So guaranteed amount was 10,000. Actual amount given to him is only 9,000. That means there is a clear deficiency of 1,000. There is a deficiency of 1,000. Am I clear? All of you.
Yes.
Renosh, is this clear?
Yes, sir. So that's actual profit, right?
Yeah. See, the guaranteed profit was 10,000, and the profit that Mr. C made is only 9,000. Correct. So that means
Okay.
1,000 is the deficiency. So now tell me who is going to bear this deficiency? Who will be bearing this loss?
A and B.
A and B collectively will be bearing this loss, right? So now tell me, this loss will be borne by A and B collectively, but in what ratio? In what ratio they will be sharing this loss? Aman, Halima, and Renosh, tell me how much of 1,000 will be borne by Mr. A and how much will be contributed by B? Tell me.
So
Sir, it depends
In
upon
3
their
is to 2 ratio.
correct, and it depends upon their profit sharing ratio. So as we know, their profit sharing ratio was 3:2. That means this 1,000 needed to be adjusted or distributed among the partners in the ratio of 3:2. So when you will do 3/2 of 1,000, 1,000 into 3/2 will be borne by A, and 1,000 into 2/5 will be borne by B. So that means the 3/2 of 1,000 will be how much? I guess it will be 600, I guess. Right? Am I
Yes,
correct?
sir. 600.
600. All right. And similarly, B
400.
600, it will be, sorry, 600 and 400. Am I clear, guys? Renosh. So Mr. A will be bearing 600, Mr. B will be bearing 400.
Sir, that is 2/3, right? 1,000 into 2/3.
1,000 into 2 by. Why we will do 2 by? This is 2 by. Is that clear,
Yes.
Renosh?
Sir, can you explain, sir, that point? Can you explain? That's 2/3, right? Ratio is 3/2, right? So how 5K?
So 3:2 was the ratio, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that means A's share. How will you find out the A's share? So if the ratio is 3:2, that means A's share is 3 upon sum total of the value 3/5.
Okay.
And for B, it will be 2/5. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
All right. So 600 needed to be deducted out of the A's capital account. So that means 27,000 was the profit that is allocated to A, but we need to subtract 600 out of it, and 18,000 that is credited to B. We need to subtract 400 out of it, and then this entire amount will be credited to will be credited to C's account. 1,000 will be added to C's account. So the total amount of C will be 10,000. Am I clear? And the total profit will be A's total profit will be 26,400, and 18,000 minus 400 will be 17,600. So the share of profit for each partner will be 10,000, 26,400, and 17,600. Am I clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Renaud, just tell me if it is clear or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, now okay. Don't write anything. I'm showing you the calculation. Halima, is this clear to you as well? Halima,
Yes.
just okay. See, this is how we will be doing the calculation, and now you will have to write these things. See, first of all, what we did, we have calculated we wrote the net profit that is given in the question, and out of the net profit we subtracted the C share in the profit, that is 9,000, 1/6 of 54,000, and the remaining amount of profit will be 45,000, and this remaining profit will be then divided to A and B. A will get 27,000, B is going to get 18,000. All this calculation is clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means there is a deficiency in the profit of the C. C, who is guaranteed for 10,000, only got 9,000. That means there is a deficiency of how much? 1,000. So how did we find out the deficiency? In order to find out the deficiency, we simply apply this formula: guaranteed profit minus the actual profit or the share in the profit. The same thing. 10,000 minus 9,000, we will get 1,000. Okay, and this, see, it is written here that this loss needed to be shared by the partner A and B in their profit sharing ratio. And their profit sharing ratio is how much? 3:2. That means they will both will be sharing this losses, 600 and 400. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Now see, I have, in order to show the distribution of the profit, what I did, I made the P&L appropriation. In order to show the distribution of the profit, what I did, I made the P&L appropriation. So here you can see, I have, as you already know, in the P&L appropriation, we write down the net profit on the credit side. Is that correct? 54,000 was the profit generated by the business. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And out of 54,000, we first calculated the profit of Mr. C, 9,000. 1/6 of 54,000. Is that correct also? Then
Yes.
hostel Bina, it is clear or not?
Yes.
So can you repeat, sir?
What is the amount of profit that business have generated, Ranosh? 54,000, na? So when you
Yes,
will
sir.
prepare the P&L appropriation, you will be writing that net profit on the credit side. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And out of this net profit, we will be distributing the profit to the C, A, and B, right? But firstly, we have calculated the C share. C share
Yes,
will be
sir.
54,000 divided by 6.
One by
That will be
6.
9,000. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And then we calculated the share in the profit for A and B. So A's share will be 27,000 and B share will be 18,000. Is
Yes,
that
sir. Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes,
But
sir.
now we realize that and this 1,000 needed to be contributed by A and B collectively. Am I right? Who is going to
Yes.
contribute this loss? 1,000 will be contributed by A and B collectively. Therefore, I have subtract 600 out of the A's capital account or A's profit, and we C's profit will be what he was guaranteed for, 10,000. Am I clear? All I did is just presented everything on the P&L appropriation. Everything that that I explained on the previous slides, everything is presented on the P&L appropriation. That is it what I have done in this question. Tell me guys, is everything clear on screen?
Yes, sir.
Aman, Alicia,
Yes.
sorry, Halima. Okay. All right. So guys, start writing it down. So I would recommend that you start writing it from here and just tell me as soon as you are done with this slide, and then we will move to the next slide
Can you
and to
show
the,
your note?
sorry.
So can you show your note? Note.
Yeah, just you want to write it down or just take the screenshot of this. Done, Pranosh?
Can you show the down one?
Yeah.
Down one. Yeah, that one. Thank you,
Done.
sir.
Okay. So quickly, everyone, note it down. Start with the P&L appropriation. Prepare the P&L appropriation first of all, and the remaining slide you will note it as the working note. This will be your main working. P&L appropriation is the main working. Then all this will be recorded as the working note. Do it quickly so that we can move to the next question. Tell me if anything is not clear.
So we should
Halima,
screenshot or we should write in our book.
yeah, you need to write this on your notebook.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the previous slide will also be required to be written, but you will be writing it as the working note. This is the main section where we are showing the distribution of the profit among the partners. And how did we find out these profit? We will show that through our working note. I hope I'm clear to all of you. Aman, Halima, and Ranosh. Aman, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Halima, is this clear to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do it quickly. Prepare the P&L appropriation. Note it down quickly.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Halima and Renosh, do it quickly, please.
Done.
We need to do
Done, sir.
one more question. Done, Renosh?
Yes, sir. Done.
Done. Okay. And guys, just do one thing. Take the screenshot of all these things and leave some space on your notebook so that you can later note all these things as the working note. Please take the screenshot of this section. You'll have to write all these things below the P&L appropriation that you made as the working note. This is for the sake of explaining how did we find out the A's share of profit and B share of profit and everything. I hope I'm clear to all of you. Take the screenshot quickly. Tell me when you are done.
Done.
Done, Renosh. Done,
Yes, sir. Done.
Amman. Also take the screenshot of this slide as well. Done, na?
Done.
Done, okay.
Yes.
Done.
All right. So guys, we will do one more question. And this is going to be that question. Question 37. A, B, and C were in a partnership sharing the profit and losses equally. Sorry, profit sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:2:1. It was provided that C's share in the profit will be would not be less than 75,000. Profit for the year is 3,15,000. Okay. So firm have generated 3,15,000. C was one of the partner who was guaranteed that the profit, his profit would not be less than 75,000. That means we can say the 75,000 is the guaranteed profit of C. Is that correct? Is that clear,
Yes.
everyone?
Yes.
And now tell me whether it is written in the question who gave the guarantee. Who gave this guarantee to C? Is it the name of the partner is mentioned in the question? Who is giving this guarantee? No, nothing mentioned in the question. Question is not specifying the name of the partner who gave the guarantee. That means we can simply presume that the guarantee was given by both the partners collectively. Am I correct? A and B must have given this guarantee to C collectively. Is this clear, Halima, Aman, and Renosh? Since
Yes.
the
Yes.
name of the partner who gave the profit is not, who gave the guarantee is not given in the question specifically, then we can simply presume that the guarantee must be given by both the partners collectively. Renosh, is this clear to you? Okay. Now question is saying that you are required to show the appropriation among the partners. Profit and loss appropriation account is not required this time. Okay, though, so in this question we are not required to prepare the P&L appropriation, but we are required to show the distribution of the distribution of the profit among the partners. Okay, so let me show you how we will do that. And again, you are not required to write anything. Just try to understand what I'm doing, how I'm doing things. So first of all, just tell me the profit of the business. This is solution to question number 36. How much was the profit generated by the business? Profit is 3,15,000. Is that correct? 3,15,000 is the profit. 3,15,000. Okay. And now tell me, out of this profit, we will find out A's share in profit. Then we will calculate B's share in profit. And then we will find out the C's share in profit. Okay. So tell me, out of 3,15,000, how this 3,15,000 will be shared, will be divided among the partners. In what ratio this 3,15,000 will be divided among the partners? Tell me. Sir, the ratio is already given in the question. Now, ratio is 4:2:1. That means the entire profit will be divided among the partner in the ratio 3:2:1. This is the profit sharing ratio that is given in the question. 3 is to 2, sorry, 4 is to 2 is to 1. This is the profit sharing ratio. Tell me, is this clear, everyone? Any doubt till this point?
No doubt.
No doubt. So now let's just calculate the share of profit for A. So sir, the total amount of profit was how much? 3,15,000. So in 3,15,000, A's share will be how much? Only Renosh will tell me. Sir,
Four by
how
seven.
much? Sorry?
4/7.
4 by 7. Perfect. Very good. 4 by 7 for A. And for B, it will be 3,15,000 into how much?
2/7.
2 by 7. Perfect. And for C, C will be getting 3,15,000 into 1 by 7. All right. So now let's just calculate first of all the share of profit. The share of profit 3,15,000 divided by 7 into 4. 3,15,000. Focus on the calculator. Divided by 7 into 4. That means Mr. A will be getting 1,80,000. 1,80,000. And Mr. B will be getting 3,15,000 divided by 7.
That's 1,80,000.
Sorry?
So that's 1,80,000 A got.
Yeah, 1,80,000 A will get. And B will be getting 90,000. And C share will be 3,15,000 divided by 7. So C will only get 45,000. Am I clear, guys? Everything is clear till this point?
Yes.
Tell me, Renosh, everything is clear till this point?
Yes, yes.
Now tell me. Now let's come to the guarantee part. What was the minimum guarantee amount of C? C was
75,000.
guaranteed for 75,000 of profit. So as we can see, the guaranteed amount was 75,000 and C only managed to get 45,000. That means there is a deficiency. Deficiency of how much? Sir, deficiency of 20,000 is there. Or the 30,000, I guess. Na? 30,000 is there. Am I right? So let's just calculate the deficiency of C. Deficiency of C's profit. So for finding out the deficiency, what do? We take the guaranteed amount, guaranteed profit, minus the actual share in the profit. We got actual profit that he received. So the guaranteed profit was how much? The guaranteed profit was, he was guaranteed that he will be getting at least 75,000, but he only got 45,000. That means there is a deficiency of how much? 30,000 is the deficiency. Tell me, it is clear or not?
Clear.
Clear. Now tell me, Ranosh, is this clear to you as well?
Yes, sir. So
Any
you
doubt?
got, 75,000 minus 45,000, you got 30,000, right?
Yeah, 75,000 minus 45,000, 30,000.
Okay.
Aman, this is clear to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we will be required to do, we will have to, since we know that the guarantee was given by A and B collectively. So this loss of 30,000, who is going to bear this loss? This loss will be borne by both A and B. So first of all, tell me how much of 30,000 will be borne by A? Tell me. Since all these partners were sharing the profit in the ratio in the profit and the losses in the ratio of 4:2:1, right? Their profit sharing ratio was how much? Their profit sharing ratio was how much? 4:2:1. Am I right? But listen to me very carefully. Since the loss is required to be shared between A and B, and A and B share was 4:2. Is that right? A and B share was how much? 4:2. That means that this profit, this loss will be shared between the partners A and B in the ratio of 4:2. 2 in the ratio of 4:2. Am I clear? This
Yes.
loss, C is not going to bear this loss now. Only A and B will be sharing this loss. So earlier the ratio of the ratio was 4:2:1, right? But since the loss is not going to be borne by C, therefore we can consider that the ratio in which the losses will be borne will only remain 4:2. Am I correct? Is that clear?
Yes.
Ranosh?
Yes.
Ranosh, is this clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now see, 30,000, 4:2 of 30,000 will be borne by the Mr. A. So 30,000 out of 30,000, Mr. Mr. B, sorry, Mr. A will be, yes, correct, Alima. Mr. A will be bearing 4/6. Is that correct?
Yes,
Loss
sir.
that Mr. A will be bearing, it will be 30,000 into 4/6. So that means Mr. A will have to bear 20,000 towards the deficiency of Mr. C, and Mr. B will also have to bear 2/6, that means 10,000 towards the loss
10,000.
of C. And then Mr. C will be getting 10,000. So Mr. C will be getting 30,000 from the A and B collectively. So the total profit for Mr. C will be how much? It will be 75,000. Am I right? And for B, it will only be 80,000. Is that correct? And for C, it will be 1,60,000.
Yes.
Tell me, guys, is this correct or not?
Yes.
And this way,
Yes.
the entire 3,15,000 will get divided. When you will total the values, you will be able to see that this entire amount will be 3,15,000. So this 3,15,000 that form generated as a profit will be divided among the partner this way. A, who is to get 1,80,000, will only receive 60,000 because A will have to contribute toward the deficiency of the C. B, who should have got 90,000, but he will only get 80,000 because B will also have to bear the deficiency of the C's profit. And C, who was guaranteed 75,000, so he will be given 75,000 as the guaranteed amount. So this is the solution of this question. Done. Everyone, is this clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me show you the slide so that you can note everything down. Just do one thing now. Just note everything from my notebook. Just let me show you my notebook. Note it down quickly. Hello, good evening, Mariam. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Mariam, this is going to be a first session. No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Mariam, could you please wait for 5 more minutes so that I can end this session and then continue with you?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Okay. So guys, Aman, Halima, and Ranosh, quickly finish this. Note it down, everything. And this is the last question that we'll do in today's class. And the other question we will discuss in the next class. Do it quickly. If anyone having any doubt can ask me. So Mariam, could you please just tell me what topics you already covered on the accounts?
Sir, I hope you know I'm not from CBSE. I'm from NIOS. Right? Did it
No,
tell
from
you?
NIS.
Yes.
No, I was not informed about it. Never mind, no problem. That's okay. So you are not attending school.
No,
Alright.
not now. Right now, vacations are
So-
going on for us.
Okay, all right. And did any chapter you have completed on your own in the accounts?
Not yet. On my own,
Acha.
not yet.
Acha, okay, and one more thing. Just tell me, what about the fundamental of accounts? You are clear about the fundamental concept of the account, the journal entries, the trial balance, the balance sheet, all these things are clear to you? All the class 11 topics.
Actually, sir, in 11th, I didn't take commerce. Like at first, I took science, and then like I changed my school and my boards, and then I changed my stream also, commerce.
Okay, so later you decided to choose the commerce stream.
Yes.
Okay. All right, no problem. So we will be today we will start with the fundamental of the partnership,
Okay.
and during the discussion I'll be able to understand your basic understanding of the subject, and we will accordingly proceed. Okay.
Okay.
Just wait for 2 moments so that we can note
Yeah, no problem.
all these things and we will continue. Aman, Halima, Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
done, guys. Guys, done.
Done.
Yes,
Done.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, guys. So I'm giving you one question for your homework as well. Just a minute. This is question number 38. This will be your homework. In this question also, you are just required to find out their share of profit without preparing the P&L appropriation. Okay, this is pretty much similar to the previous question. I'm sure all of you will be able to solve it. Just take the screenshot of this question as well, question 38. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
M1 Halima?
Done.
Done, okay. So guys, today we were discussing about the guarantee of the profit. I hope all of you understood the concept that we discussed today, and I hope everything is clear to all of you. We will discuss more questions based on the guarantee of profit in the next session, and then after that also. But for today's class, this is it. We will be discussing more question on Wednesday in the next session. Till then, all of you take care. Goodbye. So Amban,
Thank you, sir.
Halima, and Ranosh, you guys can log out, and I'll continue with the Maria. If anybody want to ask anything, they can ask. Okay, so okay. Ranosh, do you want to ask anything?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, okay. So just kindly log out, please. Amban, you can also leave. Okay, all right. Give me just 2 minutes, Maria.
Yeah, sure.
Just open the power.